What is going on, everyone? Hello. Oh, let me just move out of the way. There we go. Technical issues solved. We're here. It's the big day. I feel like I'm back again. It feels like I was only doing this the other day. What's going on? But sorry about the little technical issue there. Love technology sometimes. But at least it's all working now. Well, it should be anyway. I have a feeling it may have been Chrome killing my PC. That's awful. So hopefully today we get some huge announcements. I really do hope I get some more Fable news. I want Everwild. I want a handheld. If I see a handheld come up and they go, it's out now, I'm buying that. Just anything. I don't think we'll see Forza. I know a lot of people going on about that, but I'm a bit. But I reckon we'll get some Gears E-Day. So exactly, Steam announcement. That'll be a good thing. Let's see. There's been a lot of rumors and a lot of things appearing at the moment with regards to Xbox PC appearing, and a lot of people's Xbox library also appearing on the Xbox app on PC. So I'm kind of hoping they're like retroactively sort of making sure that every single game on your Xbox is then playable on the PC app, which would be pretty awesome. All one ecosystem. It's all great. But yeah, I'm definitely hoping we get some spoiled by some great announcements there. So I'll just I can see you all in chat there. So Xbox Cam King, Keratita, Arthur Morgan, Aaron, Stevie, Kino, Jan, Mohit, Derpy, Adventures, and Elsa's Elgrand. The Shimil. I can't even say your name, mate. I apologise in advance. I'm not great when it comes to that, but Arthur Morgan, John Marston. What are you guys doing here? I need to go back to Red Dead. Oh, I'm hoping we see that as well, because that has been teased. I know it's not an Xbox property per se, but I would still like to see an announcement of, that Red Dead Redemption 2 upgrade that has been leaking around everywhere. Love to dive back into that. Mohit, so currently, what am I playing? So, I've got a couple of reviews that I'm doing at the moment. A couple of Game Pass games that are coming out for this week. Probably see them there. There. So, currently at the moment, doing a bit with regards to the Altars. So, reviewing the Altars at the moment, along with Lost in Random, The Eternal Die. So, you can expect both of those reviews this week. I think it's a day before each of them launch, or I think Lost in Random's the day it launches, but you can expect those this week. Got a lot of thoughts. Then Star Wars Battlefront 2, because I bought into the hype. I've been loving that game so much, and then a bit of the finals as well, because the season's ending, and I've got a preview thing going up for that this week as well. So it's been a busy time, and it's only going to get busier, because no doubt I have a feeling we're going to get a couple of shadow drops today. I'll be very surprised if we don't get a shadow drop. Personally, I think the shadow drop will be for the Gears of War Reloaded beta. I have a feeling that'll go live today. I will try and jump into that, and I will be crushed because I've never been great at Gears of War Online. So, unlike some of you in chat. Artec, thank you so much for the super chat there. Really do appreciate it. If you have a question, to just ask away. I'll put it straight to priority, and thank you for coming a member the other day. If anyone else as well, do make sure to like this video, do subscribe as well if you're new. If you do want to become a member, do feel free to do so. Really helps support the channel. I updated it today, so you get loads of more emoticons, namely with my face and Phil's face. So you can spam Phil Spencer's face in chat if you really want to. But that's great as well. But thank you so much for the support. And Muiz, I've just seen that as well come through. Thanks so much for the support. Really appreciate it. And hello to you. But yeah, I love that. I love the shadow drop trend as well. I think they do it quite well. They've always done it quite well. Silk Song, now that would be a good one. As I've seen by the Chosen One in chat there, Silk Song, that would be a really good shadow drop if they did that. I know a lot of stuff has been sort of done on the back end with regards to that, so we've been seeing a lot of notifications, a lot of amendments being made on Steam DB, and they're usually quite accurate when a game's releasing. So I'd be really sort of surprised if, we see more, really. But yeah, like Stevie said as well, don't forget to drop the join the Discord. If you can just put the link to it in chat, or I can do it, whichever's easier. See if I can do it this way. For some reason, I can't bring the chat window up for some reason on Streamlabs today, which is brilliant. Gotta love technology. At least it's working this time. That's the main thing. Let me have a quick gander. Yeah, for some reason I can't get the chat working, but Stevie, I'll give you the link if you can't find it. Where is it? Good old Discord. But see, how are we feeling, everyone? Hyped? How hyped are you on a scale from 1 to 10? You'll have to let me know. Thanks, Moose, as well, for the extra donations, super chats there. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. 6? That's fair. That's fair. I think like it's very, very weird because Phil Spencer put a thing out there, like a tweet basically going, "Get ready, it's going to be incredible." And then Aaron Greenberg, that marketing guy, kind of went, "Temper your expectations." But then Satya Nadella came in and was like, putting emojis eyeing up the event. I'm like, what's going on? You can never make sense of it at the moment. I believe so, Arthur Morgan. But yeah, you may have seen, guys, as well, I do have a super chat goal going. Once we hit the super chat goal, I'll give away a copy of AC Shadows. So I'll do that as a random giveaway at the end of the stream. Members of the channel do get an extra entry. So if you do want to become a member, or you're already a member, thanks for supporting me. But if you do want to become a member as well, you do get an extra entry into it. And I will pull that at the end of the draw for you today. And obviously if we exceed it and stuff like that, I may do another game as well. So, because I did miss out on doing one yesterday. Like an absolute idiot. But Forza Horizon, I agree, Viper. I absolutely love the Forza Horizon franchise. So I'm really, really hoping as well we do see something. But I don't know if we will. Just simply because Fable, obviously I know they're working on Fable at the moment, and they do have an additional team working on Forza, but I feel like they may not show it off yet. Maybe they'll do it for next year, who knows. But thanks all for the chat. And Lewis, thanks so much for the donations, I really do appreciate it. Let me just double check everything on here. Hoping the live stream's going through as well perfectly fine this time, and that is not messing up. I seem to have somewhat, I don't know, fixed the camera issues. I had a problem with that the camera yesterday, and it was awful. Was it yesterday, day before? Awful. But it's here. Yes. So as Mohit put out as well, the showcase is 2 hours long, so lots and lots of announcements. That is including the Outer Worlds 2 Direct as well. So that's usually about half an hour. So be about an hour and a half, 40 minutes of Xbox announcements, all of that good stuff, and then it'll be straight into Outer Worlds 2, which I'm really excited for as well. First game was great, so, and Obsidian have been cooking. Obsidian are the masters of their craft. Hi, Robbie. Nice to see you. How are you doing? John Marston? Probably not. We'll see how the wheel goes. Baha, good to see you. Hello from Turkey. Really appreciate it. Do we think we'll see Splinter Cell? Oh, that's a good point, you know, because Ubisoft they're not doing an event this year. So with that, I do have a feeling we might see it because they did tease it the other day. So potential. State of Decay 3 is a 100% reality that's going to be here. They've been posting so many cryptic messages and everything over on X, so no doubt we'll see something there. So that's one game we know for a dead certain will be there. But I just want loads of surprises. Blow me away. Blow my socks off. Show me. I want to see really what Double Fine are doing. I love Psychonauts 2. It's one of my favourite games for this current generation so far. So if we see what Double Fine are cooking, I would love to see that. But at the same time, I'd like to see the Asus Xbox handheld because I want to pre-order it now. Hi Liam, good to see you from the UK as well. Down in the depths of Devon, as I mentioned last time, so, you know, probably what explains my tech issues. But I do have a gig download, so... Jan, thank you so much for becoming an Xbox Nation citizen. Really do appreciate the support. As mentioned, guys, we have hit the super chat goal already, thanks to Muaz mainly. So I will be doing a giveaway of Assassin's Creed Shadows towards the end of the stream. Obviously, if there's any other super chats and stuff you want to highlight, or if you want to obviously refresh further, I might do another game giveaway. And if you do want to become a member, you can spam the chat with pictures of my face, Phil Spencer, or when he comes on screen. And also the becoming a member gives you an extra entry into that giveaway as well, and it's really, really appreciated. Blade, that's a really good one. I'm really hoping we do see Blade, actually. That would be a good shout, because we haven't seen that for what, a couple of years now, so that'd be good. Maybe, yeah, I'm feeling great, man. Yeah, I'm doing really, really well. I've had surprisingly a nice relaxing day. Just been playing through the games for review and stuff, so it's been more of a relaxing one for me today, which is a nice occasion instead of under it. Do you think Subnautica 2 will be announced? I reckon we might get some gameplay. I know the developers have been doing a lot of stuff in regards to like showing off bits and pieces during like the developer updates and streams. So I'm hoping we get a bit more of an extensive look, because I know you really have to go out your way to sort of find that stuff. So hopefully we do see it. I'd be interested to see if they give us a date as well, because it is for this year at the end of the day. Hey Jamie, good to see you. Do you prefer multiplayer games on your Xbox? I would say that 95% of the time at the moment I'm on my Xbox. I've always just preferred sort of the plug and play experience. And my PC is getting on, as I explained the other day. Like, I don't have the most powerful PC, but I have ordered a new one now, which come mid-June. So I'm going for a 9070 XT full AMD stuff, because I want to be able to do more streams and not have technical issues. But yeah, no, mainly on Xbox. So with the finals, 100% on Xbox. I like go to a couple of preview events for final stuff in the past, and that's always been PC, and I get wiped on the floor because I'm not a great mouse and keyboard player. I'm excited for Mind's Eye. See, Mind's Eye is a really, really intriguing one. I've been hearing a lot of thoughts, and obviously there's been a lot of leaks there as well, in regards to Mind's Eye, and they've all looked pretty but there have been people who've got their hands on the game early, and have been saying that it's been okay after the patches have occurred, and it's improving. So I'm hopeful. I reckon it will come out across the board to like 6s and 7s. I will be getting a review code, but they're not giving any of us sort of press or content creators codes until launch. Which is obviously not great, but I will try and do what I can with that review and get it as quickly as possible if you're interested in it ultimately. Dog, good to see you. Welcome back. Hopefully we'll get ready. Yeah, exactly, CM. Yeah, I'm hoping that this stream, obviously this one, will give us more of an idea of what's coming. I know obviously Summer Games Fest isn't primarily Xbox, but you would have probably seen my coverage, which I did on that video, and thanks so much for the support on that. I think it's like one of my fastest viewed videos of this year so far, so I really, really appreciate it. I try to get content out as much as possible and as quickly as possible, so I really appreciate it. Which game will be coming this gen or old? See, that's the thing. I think hopefully we get some backwards compat stuff at this show. I'll be very interested to see if they do anything more with that. But I reckon next generation wise, I still think we'll get some sort of idea about what it's going to entail. I feel like this showed it. I reckon they've still heard about everyone's sort of qualms and everything in regards to, they're going to do next gen, what's their plans, why are games going across to PlayStation, etc. But I still feel like it will be said at this event. I would be very shocked if they didn't come out and just do a mention like they did before with the Xbox Series X when it was Project Scarlet at the time, and they came out and basically went, the whole that eat monsters for breakfast line. I reckon they might do something similar to that, where they'll be like, we are working for the next generation. You can expect it in holiday 2026 or 2027, just so it gives us some idea that they're sort of committed to that hardware, or at least have Phil Spencer going, we are committed. We will still have a couple of exclusives. Who knows? we can be hopeful. Yeah, Xbox campaign. I will do some more streams and stuff. I know it's something that people have been requesting as well, and I will try and do more streams on games that are releasing, because I usually can stream them about a couple of days in advance from games releasing as well. So I'd like to maybe do some stuff around that. I need to solidify it down, really. It's hard for me to solidify a date at the weekends, because I do have my kids some weekends. So, well, overnight and stuff like that. So it's just juggling it around really. But I am moving as well. So this setup round here will be gone in 2 months. So it'll get better. And I will stream more when I get that new PC through for sure. Infamous 145. Yes, they are indeed releasing Buckshot Roulette this year. It's still slated for this year with extra multiplayer components. Oh, my camera's frozen again. There we go, back again. But yeah, we should be seeing more in terms of the Buckshot Roulette. I have this feeling they might do some sort of announcement today, or they might just put it out in a blog post. But it is still coming, and it is coming to Game Pass Day 1 as well. John Marston, yeah, that's the thing. I know that a lot of people got like Series X last year and stuff like that, but for me, I feel like they may be like, 2026, 2027. What we see usual console cycles are what, 7 to 8 years, and we're coming up towards the 5-year mark this year. So they might do it earlier. We don't know yet. It's been very heavily rumored that it could come out as early as late 2026, but I still think it'd be too premature for that. Yes, that is very true, Magic Cat. Wukong Fallen Dynasty is coming. No, sorry, not Wukong Fallen. What am I about? I'm talking about Wolong there. Black Myth Wukong is coming to Xbox, and it's coming out on 20th of August. And you get a nice 20% discount once it goes live for pre-orders in June. I think it's June the 16th pre-orders go live. Knife Shark, incredibly excited. I think we all are. Oh, thanks Blue Wolf for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Waiting for Digimon Storytime Stranger. That's a good point. That is the new Digimon game, isn't it? I haven't actually ever played a Digimon game, so I'm glad you're really excited for that. I think it was, to be fair, I think it's still a big grab for Xbox to get stuff like that, because I know obviously JRPGs and stuff in that, like, you know, the more Asian games in terms of like, you know, India, Japanese games, Korean games, all of that sort of stuff, Indonesian games. They've been doing a lot more within that area, so it's great to see more of those sort of games coming through. It seems like they're supporting creators, which is nice to see as well. Really, let me have a look. Catch up with the stream is loading again. See, Ruby, I don't really know. Like with regards to Xbox exclusives now, it's so up in the air. I would love for us to still get exclusives, but the way that it's going, I don't think we will be. I think what will happen is a bit more of a case of we will get exclusives. I think we'll get them for like a year or two in advance, but then I feel like they go to other platforms. And for me personally, I don't think that's the worst thing to happen. I think it still gives us the ability to sort of, you know, get the games early before other platforms and stuff, and get the priority of being an Xbox gamer. But yeah, I think it's shifting. But I don't know whether it could just be the larger franchises, and then we still get like the smaller offshoots, like your Pentiments, your South of Midnights, your not Grounded, but like the smaller scale ones. Maybe they stay exclusive. I just don't know. I think this is why they need to clarify it more when it comes to the show, and hopefully we do see that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we're seeing more and more in terms of, you know, publishers and stuff putting stuff on Xbox. I have a feeling we could potentially see a shadow drop of Final Fantasy today. I reckon it will be announced. It's been rumored for so long at this point, and it's like it's gone past the exclusivity point. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII remake and a rebirth, or is it just remake at the moment? It's going to the Switch 2, so it's like it's inevitable that it's probably come to Xbox as well, and that'd be a great one for all of you. Yeah, that's it. One more chance for Silksong. That's it. I feel sorry for all of you Silksong bros out there. You've been waiting for a long time. But I still have hope today, because ultimately Xbox do have the marketing rights for it. So, you know, they revealed it. It's coming to Game Pass Day 1, and I still think it'll be real. So I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, the stream will start in 4 minutes, so I'll change over to the stream in a second. I've got a notification here when it goes up. So have they done anything yet? Let me have a look. Xbox Showcase. Yeah, and yeah, you've upgraded as well. I swear everyone's upgrading. Let me have a look. Where's the Xbox stream gone? Okay. They're just showing Fallout 76 on the live stream, so we'll go over to that. Right, let's move to the live scene. Let me get the window capture properly. Where's that gone? Oh, it's in Chrome. There we go. Look at that. Oh, there I am. Right. Let's make this a bit better. Good old tech, eh? Come on. There we go. And make sure you can see the whole stream. There we go. Full screen it is just a little bit off, but move it over. There we go. There we go. I'll put it full screen in a minute. Actually, I might as well do it now. And let's put the stream quality up to 1440. Because I'm not doing 4K, because no doubt it'll kill my PC more. Alright, let's get back to the chat. Let's have a look. Matthew, that would be a good point. Yeah, seeing AC games on Game Pass, there has been that rumour of seeing more Ubisoft games coming. So, yeah, I hope we may see something along those lines, for sure. Dog, yeah, knock on wood, it's working for now. I did start a little bit earlier, but I've changed the cable over, moved it to USB 3.0 spots, so, you know, hopeful. Leeds Media, yeah, I have to say Forza Horizon 6, yeah, it would be great to see it. I'm hopeful, but again, it's one of those. Yeah, and yeah, there were rumours of Ubisoft games going on to Game Pass, so potentially you could see something there. There was a big one over on Reddit and stuff from insiders, basically saying that we could see stuff like AC Shadows, Outlaws coming onto Game Pass. So maybe they've got some sort of deal with Ubisoft. Wouldn't surprise me. You know what? Let's move the. I'm off center a bit. There we go. That's better. It's still something. Yeah, it's still something. So I'm gonna silk myself. I hope not. I hope it appears for you. I'm praying for all of you Silksong pros. I've been praying for you. Yeah, and I would love Final Fantasy as well, for sure. It'd be great to see it. Like, I never got to experience 7 back in the day, and I've been wanting to try 16 as well. I really loved, obviously, the main last one I think I played was 10. Oh, no, not 10, 15. 15 when that was on Xbox, so it's been a little while. Yeah, if it's Forza Horizon 6, it definitely goes straight onto Game Pass, for sure. This is some weird ambient sounds, isn't it? Just some fishing? Anyone want some fishing? Here we go. You have to let me know what the volume's like, guys, as well. Hopefully it's all good. Visual Cam, good to see you. If you haven't, guys, already as well, make sure to like and subscribe as well. And become a member if you do choose to. I'm going to spam Phil Spencer if I see him in the chat. Starting off with Xbox Game Studios. Oh, that's Outworlds 2.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare.
It is looking good.
To spread freedom and liberate
just more Outer Worlds.
For profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side.
The combat's looking so much better.
Capitalism.
Yeah, Garlic, completely agree.
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
Oh, loving this. The combat looks so much better than the first one. Massive improvement.
Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I say.
Loving the uniqueness. It's just
For you.
yeah, sold. Sold.
The cost may be high.
Yes, man, part 1 was really, really good. So this is looking incredible. Do we get a release date straight away?
Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm your
Incredible weapon. Come on, date.
for you.
No scoop. Oh, quick scope, sorry. October 29th. There we go.
An adventure made for
Incredible.
capitalism by capitalism.
Absolutely
Inflate our
incredible.
impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
I'll give that a very much I want to play. Oh, they're advertising Play Anywhere now. That's interesting.
World premiere.
Babe, what's wrong?
I'm sorry.
What's it?
I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. You Manzaprone.
Oh, wait, we getting High on Life 2? Hold up. If we're getting a second one, I'm all down for that. I love the first one. The gang's back. I've read it, yeah, it's exactly, it is, if you've ever played the first one, it's exactly like if the creator of Rick and Morty, sorry, behind the game originally. It plays so well. Oh, new characters, new guns as well. But an arrow one. This has definitely got to be number 2.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
High on Life 2. Yeah, High on Life 2. Nice. When's that coming out? This winter. Wow. And Game Pass as well. Huge. That's another big get for Game Pass. For sure. Yeah, Stans, I really loved High on Life as well. I really enjoyed the first one. Oh, is this the A Plague Tale, the new one? I think it was shown off the other day. I think it's the 3rd one. Let's do it, yeah. This looks really, really interesting. I'm pretty certain it's the other Plague Tale one. Oh yeah, Xbox cooking early for sure. Okay, this is intriguing with this one. Yeah, Resonance, yeah, I believe it's yeah, Plague Tale. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's coming to Game Pass as well. Big. we are eating on Game Pass. Absolutely cooking. Oh, is this the... Wait, no, it's the handheld. It's the Asus. Hold up. Wait, what? Whoa. Yeah. The Asus handheld. Ticking off my, my bingo card. Wow, they're revealing this early. Wow, okay. Evil, yeah. Silksong next to Hope. Lovely UI as well. Tell me it's available now. I will buy it right now on stream. I do not care. Give me it now. Oh wow, they're advertising the different windows as well. Okay. Impulse triggers, nice. Silksong, exactly. Silksong being shown off big way. Big way. Z1 Extreme? Or is it Z2? Holiday 2025, nice. ROG Xbox Ally X, nice. 2 SKUs as well.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And
Steam,
the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year.
Oh, there you go.
Every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally.
There you go.
We have
Silksong's releasing this year, bros.
Unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere.
Let me move down.
And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits.
Okay, you guys a better
this is
picture.
the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wonder what the price is going to be. The fact they didn't show the price is quite intriguing, so hopefully they give us a good price on that one. Was it 512 gig, was it? Oh, that's a bit... But again, I guess you could just put in a micro SD card and expand it anyway.
Monsters have always been here.
I will say the stream isn't choppy, this video is. Like, for some reason the game is choppy.
And when we were
frame rate ain't good in this.
They came out into the light. We feared for our lives. We should have feared for our souls instead.
Oh yeah, I can move up to the left if the chat's on that side, no problem. I'll move across.
Vampires didn't come to kill us.
Bottom or top?
They came to rule.
There you go. Hopefully that's better.
To turn
Got
us
chat
into
still.
mindless, docile
There.
cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them,
This is looking cool.
but I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
I'm digging the medieval dark tone of this.
A Dawnwalker. Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
He is out there watching, seeping into
Yeah, the frame rate of this game is looking a bit off every now and then. 2020, they got plenty of time to do it though. I'm really digging this though. I love that sort of dark stylization, medieval. I just love medieval worlds, to be honest. That's looking really, really good. Nice. No Game Pass though, but it is come and play anywhere. So if you buy it once, you could play it everywhere. So that's pretty good. Yeah, see, no Silksong date yet, but she did say it's coming out the same time as Silksong. So hopefully we still get a Silksong date.
World premiere.
But that means Silksong's definitely coming this year, though. You know what? I got massive Viva Pinata vibes then, all of a sudden. Wait, what? Stupid Meat Boy. Wait. Okay. Yeah, Fred, I have to say, that one did look very much like The Witcher. I can see the vibe there. Vitaly, no worries at all. Yeah, I hope we see more from Sega as well. It's good that they have a really close partnership now with Sega. I reckon we'll still get the Persona 4 remake there as well.
Super Meat Boy 3D.
Game Pass, Sega. 3D. Gotta love a Super Meat Boy. That's mad. Yeah, no Super Mario. How about Super Meat Boy? Exactly. Oh, Koei Tecmo.
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Team Ninja. Wait, is this
You're
Ninja
one of the
Gaiden?
middlemen.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4.
The Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Oh, this look is so good.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
I know many of you will be loving this announcement.
This is it.
Sayori.
Ryu, there's something I need your help with.
See, for me, I just love like Devil May Cry, so this to me is just appealing so much. Looks insane. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Freddy. Yeah, we went from what? Vampires, decapitation, medieval time sort of thing, suddenly to Super Meat Boy adventure, to then more decapitation.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
I would say, yeah, no Battlefield 6 yet, but I reckon we'll get that soon. Game Pass, there you go, another one. Nice, October 21st, happy days. I'd be really happy if we still Battlefield 6. Or some showing of it, at least. Oh, Bethesda. Starfield DLC, do you reckon? Wait, hold up. Wait, we're getting Indiana DLC?
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
Or is this just, nah, they're not just putting an ad into it, surely. Oh, and wait, they're working on the second one. Or is it just a DLC?
This is where it starts.
You can't put a new adventure.
Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch.
This has to be a
Find the
DLC,
secret
right?
relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
That's what I was thinking, Dish. Way too early for a sequel. And Great Circle, yeah, DLC, there you go. The Order of Giants. Nice. September 4th. Wow, very, very soon. Looking very cool, though. Very, very cool. Definitely get in your upgrade edition so you can get that DLC. I think it's still like 10 quid or something like that to upgrade to the deluxe edition to get the DLC.
Premiere.
はるか昔、この国に輪廻の獣が現れた。
Very interesting. Yeah, gotta let you know that the Xbox definitely not giving up, bringing us too many games. It's only the start as well. Like, we're only 18 minutes into this. Is this a? No, I got so good. To me it looks so much like a Wild Hearts 2 then. This is looking sick. That's what I'm saying. Game Freak. That's the Pokemon company, isn't it? How are they going from Pokemon to this? What? I'm down for this. Yeah, Pokemon 18 Plus edition. Wow, Game Pass as well. Beast of Reincarnation. Incredible. Ah, it looks incredible. All Xbox Game Studios. Oh, here we go. Clockwork Revolution.
The streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they swoop their filth down to us.
Oh, wow. We're getting gameplay as well. I've been waiting so long for this.
Here's to playing in the mud.
That'll be a release date. Oh, yeah, it's coming out later this year. That'll be incredible.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
It ain't for the spineless.
Keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
The knob.
There has been a crime! Justice itself has been affronted! I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick.
Bertolt!
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill?
I agree, Stephen. This is looking incredible.
We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit.
Sven, I reckon it's a first-person RPG. By NXL, so the guys behind Wasteland.
Was very quick.
agile.
Go on.
Yeah,
With
proper
a
RPG.
mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Nice.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't
I'm really
gold.
digging this.
Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol.
Oh,
Sounds
proper
like I'll get
RPG.
a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy. There. Anything else you'd care to say
Struck
to
a
Errol?
nerve.
Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges,
This is looking
empty
incredible.
pockets,
Yeah, loving the dialogue as well.
my cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no!
I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a busy bed of peaches!
You'd either got a gang
Loving
at your
this
back
so much.
or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
It's true, Sven.
in charge.
The British accent
They
through and
don't
through.
keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
I'll fit right in.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well armed.
Yeah, but a really long trailer. Wow, cool customization as well. Okay.
Let's go and end a few arguments.
The combat's looking really decent as well, you know.
Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time.
This has to be releasing soon. They're showing off
If
so
they can
much.
rewrite history.
I reckon this is this year.
But look who just found Mummy's key.
Or like February.
Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened.
Oh, what? No, you can rewind. That's cool.
We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change
That's
the past.
incredible.
To change the future.
So the world changes around you as well. That's really cool.
The hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Yeah, agreed, Dapper. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Wow. They've nailed that completely. When's it coming out, though?
Now let me alone and piss off!
Nah, you can't just drop that with no release date. What? What?
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard.
In Furious, I have to say, I don't know about sort of like, I think it depends on how you view Xbox these days. For me, like, I've got such a big Xbox library.
Games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences
And obviously Game
to
Pass as
vast
well.
online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So, of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year. You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
World premiere.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast! With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything!
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and
That's what I'm thinking. Grounded 2, surely.
are also unknown.
Yeah, we're getting Grounded 2. Wow. Obsidian. Wait, is it? Or is it going to be an update? If it's Grounded 2, then Obsidian are absolutely cooking. That's 3 games in 1 year. Yeah, it is a new game. Obsidian are cooking. Incredible. That's looking great. Down for that. Down for that. 100%.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition. The behavior pattern of the orphans populating
Yeah, Rosie, I have to say I haven't finished the Grounded one either. See, I've been really digging this Call of Duty Dawn. It reminds me a lot of Dead Space.
They become exceptionally aggressive.
Looking really, really good.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
Tell you what, if you love horror, you're going to be, loving this.
They seem to act more consistently.
Yeah, we hit agreed. Yeah, got to give Obsidian a medal at this point.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
Such is our calling. Such is our calling.
Damn, that's looking really, really good. Yeah, and this year as well. I'm definitely down for that. Oh. Big old Bethesda. Oh, he's so...
World premiere.
Mayday! Mayday! Hold one to mission control. We're falling.
I heard world premiere.
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Ariane.
Thomas.
Yeah, Vitali, exactly, yeah, Lara Croft sort of Space Edition, 100%. Oh. Bit of a horror element as well. Nice. That's really cool. 22 Game Pass as well. There we go. Nice. That one looks really, really good, to be fair. Yeah, that really escalated quickly.
World premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this
UK
hotel in
mention.
his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the grand
What is going on?
hotel, famous across the land. Every room used to be in such high demand.
Exactly. World premiere after world premiere after world premiere.
Here at the grand.
Wait, hold up. What is it?
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
What? Okay.
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village.
I wasn't down for this at first, but now I'm actually quite down for it.
Where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
That's...
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back.
Okay.
Don't make the same mistake your father made.
This is taking a turn completely.
The only one you can really trust is me.
I feel like I'm on something. What's going on? I'm so confused. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it kind of went from like I'm intrigued to play it, and now I'm like, I want to play it. Game Pass as well. I'll definitely give it a go. That's very original. Oh, that was a trip and a half. That was. Xbox Game Studios, another first party.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And
Age?
we need their help. They send us
Is it another Age of Empires DLC or Age of Mythology DLC?
My homeland. But be my daughter.
No? Yep.
She unlocked the heavenly spear. But is she worthy?
Yeah, another Age of Mythology. Yeah, there we go. It'd be Age of Mythology retold, but like an expansion on it or something like that. I still need to try Mythology. I've done Empires, but not Mythology. I do love Age though, so I'm down for this. Age of Mythology. Yeah, there we go.
You can't rule.
Nice.
The heavenly spear is mine.
It's full. Cool. I'll have to give that a go when that comes out. And I'll probably boot up Mythology then within the next couple of months. EVR Studio.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가? 만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면 당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사를
I'm really glad for all of you who love that Age of Mythology. I definitely need to give it a go. It's something I've never got around to.
영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때
But I know I love it because I love Age of Empires.
온전한 입장을
So.
세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나.
It's going to be like another crossfire. Oh, for sure. I'll play Age on PC for sure. What is this? I'm digging this now. Okay. I do love my shooters, so...
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는지.
It's giving me like massive Splinter Cell vibes. I don't know why. Like, mixed with Call of Duty.
당신의 분노는 스스로
That's it, Ghost Recon. That was it. Splinter Cell with Ghost Recon.
당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Wait, with horror as well? What?
지정태. 지정태.
Well, I'm down for that. Definitely down for that. That was definitely a bit more me. God, world premiere after world premiere. Damn. Wonderful. Are we going to Planet Olana too? I love Thunderfall games, so... Yeah, that's it. Resident Cell Recon.
Dia novo tu alibemo iwalotaname. Ona otalima diefema.
I'm down for another Planet Alana. That's incredible.
Dionami. Tomatua Calio Terali.
Next year as well. Wow, okay. I'm 100% down for this. If you haven't played the first one, I highly recommend you do so. I reckon this will be Game Pass as well, like the first one was. Yeah, there's no zero death achievement in this one for sure. I hate these zero death things. It's like the one in Little Nightmares #1 as well. That was hell. Planet Alana 2. Lovely. Game Pass? Yeah, there we go. Game Pass as well. Nice. 100% down for that. I wonder when we'll see Phil Spenny today. Fallout 76, there we go.
Well, hello
yeah, Roking,
there.
yeah, I completely agree.
Beautiful
Xbox
day
Fire
to
Showcase
relax by
so
your
far.
fishing hole.
We're only 45
Wouldn't you
minutes
say?
in. We've got another hour and 15
When it
minutes
comes
left
to
yet.
fishing,
Like,
Appalachia is a land
crazy.
aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards.
I'm going to go back to Fallout 76 just for this fishing, you know?
What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how
I do
are they
love a
biting
bit of
today?
fishing in there.
See for yourself. Oh, bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And
Why
when
am I
you've
so
caught
down
your
for
fill,
this?
pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your
down,
ticket
yeah.
to easy living. Designed
That's true,
and built
Stevie.
your
Yeah, I
own
know
little
Phil
slice
usually
of
comes at the end.
paradise. A place to show off all the bits and
Be a
bobs you
little
collect in your
while, I reckon.
travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart.
Yeah,
like
this year,
neighborhood cooking.
I would say I played Little Nightmares 1 back in the day, but now it's on my profile, and I've never been able to do it, so I don't
Join
want to do
today.
it.
And tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
Nice. I'll definitely go into that. Have to try it out again. I need to mop up the remaining achievements in that game as well. Okay. Finally, another world for me. You know, I'm actually really liking the look of this, you know. I'm really liking that co-op aspect. That's really, really cool. we go. Oh, it's coming console. There you go. I was about to say I was there like Xbox PC. Like surely it's coming to cloud and console as well. But there we go. We've got confirmation. That's good. We'll all have to jump into the cooperative together. I'd be up with that. Okay. This is another Pokemon like. Wait, is this Doki V? Does anyone else remember that, Doki V? Wait, no, it can't be, is it? No, because I was in a city. They're so similar. That's it, Nintendo on Xbox. This looks like Doki V, but it's not. I won't lie, I'm still playing it. I'll give it a go. Animo, okay. Different, but you know what? I'm down for it. I quite like the soundtrack.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
See, I love Pro Skater back in the day. Really did love it, so I'll definitely check this out when it comes to Game Pass for sure. Is he like 55, is he? It just seems like he's been around forever at this point. Big stacks of money though. He'd be happy with them popping it out as long as he gets royalties, I'm sure. It's looking really, really good, this one though. That's It's looking solid, to be fair. Okay, what? Got the crossovers happening already. Get that Activision wheelhouse out. Crazy. Oh, the Doomslayer as well. Love it. Oh, nice demo today as well. Mental. World premiere. Oh, how many this is now? Someone be keeping count. What is this? Nice. Spiritfarer was a very, very underrated gem as well. Another Thunderbolt, I think it is. Another Thunderbolt production. And Spiritfarer was a big underrated gem as well. Yeah, see, Roking, I'm exactly the same. I'm surprised they sort of announced the handheld so early. I thought it would have been like a second or third last thing. So I reckon there's going to be other bigger stuff in here as well. I still think we're going to mention about the next generation. I'm actually really digging this, you know. I love Spiritfarer, so no doubt I'll love this as well. A Fate's Hand. Oh, that Fate's Hand, so. Game Pass as well next year. Whoop whoop. More Game Pass. Nom nom nom. We eating good. Xbox Game Studio. Wait. Oh, it is Gears of War Reloaded, isn't it? I thought it was E-Day then. I was like, hold up. No. Reloaded. I have a feeling you're going to see massive beta launching today. 100%. I'll have to play the first one, of course. I'll have to play it again.
You can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Oh, you can sync it across every device. That's good as well.
Looks like they upgraded. Baby.
Just, yeah, I'd say I wish they did something with number 2 and 3. Come on, they're still stuck on 360. But listen, so this one's the first game, the first Gears. Looking alright visually, to be fair. Looks like I've got to get back into that again.
World premiere.
Oh yeah, all aboard the gold train. Is this Persona 4? You gotta tell me if I've never played. I've played Persona 5 and Tactics, but I haven't played the originals. But this is 4, is it not? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I still need to play 3. Game Pass as well. Massive. Incredible.
The Smugglers League is always there.
Sea of Thieves? Yeah.
But you won't see us.
If you haven't already, guys, as well, do like the video. If you like the live stream. Sorry, if you're enjoying, make sure to subscribe as well. And obviously, if you want to become a member, do feel free to do so as well. Thanks for supporting the channel. Really appreciate it. And I'll cover all of the announcements today in a video tomorrow. Yeah.
Guns, explosives,
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So
Another Sea of
my
Thieves.
question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing.
Oh, Persona's great. I know it's really, really good. I need to get around to playing it myself, really.
The bigger the room, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes.
See, yeah, I would love a Conker's Bad Fur Day too as well.
You are pirates, after all.
I doubt Black Myth will be mentioned here, but it is definitely coming out. I doubt it'll be at the show because they put out the announcement the other day. Oh yeah, for sure. My backlog's like through the roof. Like, I'm never going to be able to finish it. It's about prioritizing these days now. What I might do is I might put myself up a little bit just in the top corner because
world premiere.
I keep blocking the Game Pass icons. Move across. Move me across.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
There we go. Wait. Hold up. I'm sorry, that just gave me massive Sun's Overdrive then. But it's not.
Had enough yet?
No.
I don't know why that gave me Sunset Overdrive vibes then. I was like, nah, please. Oh yeah, Xbox are cooking massively. It's been a great show so far. I completely agree as well. I'm more of a, you know, FPS action adventure sort of fan, so I'm not massively into these. I'm great to see them over.
Except our rule.
But I know this is a big show. See, yeah, I'm glad you'll be so down for this.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you!
Nice. Eating really, really good. I tell you what, if you're a fighting game fan, you're loving it right now.
Yeah, you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Oh, for sure, I love indie games. So, like, we've seen some great indies today. Incredible. Especially if you're a fighting game fan, there you go. Oh yeah, after the state of play when they showed off that Marvel game, spent a little bit. Oh, Square. Oh, it's here! It's here! Finally! Finally, it's here! Shadow drop. After so long, this winter, yes, finally. Wait, there's 16 as well.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's all come in.
There's no one to save you now.
Finally. The weight's paid off. We ain't dreaming anymore. We ain't wishing.
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being.
Incredible. Is this going to be today?
She may yet be saved by you.
Imagine if they go today. Wait, no, no, no! I know what I'm doing tonight. What?
World premiere.
How have we still got an hour left of this show? What is going on? Yes, double. Wait, it's like dreamland right now. I love Double Fine, so please. I'm loving this. What? Wait, what? I tell you what, Double Fine come out with some right wacky stuff, don't they? I'm so confused what this game's about. So is it a platformer? You're a lighthouse? What the? Keeper. Okay. Oh, this year. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm down for that. Okay. I always love Double Fine games. They're always really, really wacky and just different.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today,
they go Forza next year.
We've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights.
Yeah, Phil's been to the gym.
Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players. And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release.
Give me it now,
our
please.
Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever.
Incredible.
Thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere. Enjoy.
But we're not getting a new Forza. However, Prime, it was mentioned that we are getting a new Forza next year.
Premiere.
So...
Welcome to the guild.
Oh, I'm so... There's no silk.
We have been expecting.
I'm so disappointed for you, Silksong Bros.
Follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
However, we still said they still said Silksong was arriving with the ROG Ally later this year, so you are still getting Silksong this year.
You'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations
Is
instead
anyone
of
recognizing
redefining
this?
them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements
That's what I mean. What is this? Yeah.
everyday life. Reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
What is this? Wait, is this? No, I can't. It's not Hexen or anything like that, is it? No, it's not. What is going on? Wait, is it Inception the game? What? Yeah, this has got to be a new IP, surely. I'm digging this though. This is
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason.
oh, it's a Call of Duty. No, you can't end up with. Is it a Call of Duty? Oh. Okay, I'm happy, but it's just like. Maybe like I'm not. Yeah, nah. That for me, that's not an ender. Yeah. That fell flat for me at the end. Nah. Yeah, I have to say, like, I know a lot of people will be happy about it, but like, I didn't think it would have been an ender. I thought they would have showed off more like E-Day or something like that. I still love Call of Duty, but like...
We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian, with Avowed releasing earlier this year,
Black Ops
and
7
now
over
ending the year with
Silksong.
2 more games. And what better way to cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best, sequels.
That's where I come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so
What?
much. No, you're doing great. You nailed it. The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel...
That's it. I do wonder who the characters are as well.
No sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't. Bear in mind they're saying like Fable's coming next year and stuff like that. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything for it.
The head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video
Yeah,
games
exactly,
to my
Stevie.
first
I would
marriage,
have,
so trust me.
100%. I would
know
have
what I'm
preferred
doing.
having seen like
Come along on this journey with me.
Fable or something, just something along the lines of, you know, E-Day, like more Perfect Dark or something.
Let the killing
Or if
commence.
they're saying that Forza Horizon's coming next year, something to do with that. No worries, Napper. Thank you for joining us on this one. I'll catch you in another live stream soon, I'm sure. Yeah, Doggy for that, or nice PC as well. You can do either these days, which is great.
To The Outer Worlds 1, it's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have
the
power
plus side is
over
that
them.
Black Ops 7 will be available in Game Pass
we
day
have
one.
more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around.
Oh, for sure, bro. Yeah, the show was really great. Still, I really enjoyed that show.
So we're going
really
deeper and
enjoyed
more
it.
complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore.
I just didn't think they were going to end it on Call of Duty. That was
all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian
It's surprising how we got
reality.
You can shoot
Black
your
Ops
way
6
through it, you can talk your way
last
through it,
year,
you can sneak
no,
your
we're
way
getting Black
through
Ops
it.
7 this year.
And so,
Mental.
no matter what kind of playstyle that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds
I'm really
was a
interested
great
in this
base
bit,
to
though.
start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want
Oh
to
yeah,
double
for sure.
down on
Call of
those
Duty will
elements,
always
but
be
we wanted
shown.
to
I
give
just thought it
players
was
even
going to be
more
shown
of it.
during the show
We've
instead
also
of
put a
at
lot
the
of
end.
investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
I'm really liking the look of this.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and
It's
different
really, really
companions
cool.
with different abilities.
So yeah, for sure, the combat in this one's looking so much better than the first one.
In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build
That's
on top
it, yeah,
of with
I
various attribute
I want that
points
rogue ally
would
as well.
begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those. But we don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds 2, which are these big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick.
I like how this is
So
still
it could
more
be
in depth
something
as
like
well.
Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back Dumb, so players love the Dumb option.
Tell me, do you believe in signs?
See if we can do this
Not
a second.
quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventure spirit to good use.
You get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. Could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work.
Just keep hitting it. Hope for the best.
After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game. That will be everything from playing stealthily to specking for an explosive specialty.
Hunter note, Outer Worlds 2 comes out on every single platform. But it's on Xbox Game Pass, on
Throughout
PC
your
and
entire
Xbox
journey,
Day
your
1.
character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but
that's
went
really
even
cool.
grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But here's the cool
I
thing,
definitely had
right?
a lot
We
of
check
vibes
and use
of Fallout
perks
New
for
Vegas from
literally
seeing the
everything,
combat
right? So you can do
and how they're
everything
going about
from,
this.
hey, I want to make a stealthy build that
looks really,
steals
really good.
stuff and is really good at that. Okay, great. Well, you can take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets. There's another perk called heavy-handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk. As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts,
Yeah,
and
Lee is
essentially
completely
you're
agree.
taking these
I think the thing is,
trophies, you could
we
say,
didn't get
and it's
a
actually giving you a
showing
permanent
of Forza
health
Horizon
bonus every
6,
time you
but
do
it was
it.
mentioned that we are
have this
getting a new one
perk
next year,
called
so
Assassin.
I
Now, this is an
100%
early game perk that
reckon
you can
they'll
take,
show it off at
which
the
every time you use stealth attack
like a
an enemy,
developer direct
you're
in
actually going to
January,
get
or maybe
a
at Gamescom.
movement bonus for a certain amount of time.
Flaws were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we wanted to make it more personal to the player. We wanted it to really reflect how you were playing the game and give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
I know it's 200, glad I
With
can
the
help.
flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I
Oh,
wanna
this
put
video
them
is
in the
about the
game, so
Xbox
give me some
handheld already up as
inspiration.
well.
What's wrong with you?
Nice.
Oh, I have bad knees.
You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I know it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I
Yeah,
like
exactly.
to take
You did say
small
there was an
things
extra
sometimes.
thing. People reckon it could
So
be
you're
at
stealing.
the Halo CE remaster.
I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
So that'll be interesting to
Like
see for
I
sure.
don't.
Claire. Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back,
Okay.
please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour.
In an hour.
Oh. Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my
Making a
favorite
phone call.
flaws is something called bad knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
One of our more wacky perks is the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen
The
to be the
combat
type
here
of
is
player
looking
that
so much better,
habitually
honestly.
reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of over-prepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while. While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them, we also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds.
It's looking a lot better in
You can be a
terms
mad
of the
scientist who utilizes
world
gadgets
than
and wacky
Avowed, I
science
have to
weapons
say.
and armors.
No shade at Avowed, I did enjoy
Or even
Avowed,
a
but this
psychopath
looks a
who
ton
gains
better.
permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise Island. Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, you know, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger. If you are ready to seize an opportunity to show.
No, there won't be any microtransactions in this.
You could go guns blazing.
It might be the
just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the
what
bridge
do they
itself,
call
and
it?
kind of get across.
Season pass. That's it. My mind blanked then.
You could sneak in, lower the bridge, and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side. You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way. There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. Their companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the Vrees if we start tossing our own to the rats. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit, I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
Yeah, season pass is
such a fun
okay.
quest, but
as long
again,
as it's done
it
well.
really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
From the very beginning of our discussions about the Outer Worlds,
It's
we
looking
really
a ton
knew we
more in
wanted
depth
every
from
game
the
to take
first one
place
as
in a
well, so I'm
different
actually
colony.
really down for this.
This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own
Yeah,
thing
exactly,
with
as
its
Scully said,
own
yeah,
flavor,
they made
and
Fallout
we
New
can center
Vegas,
them
so they
around
definitely
anything
know
we
what they're
want.
doing for sure.
Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For
So,
protected subjects,
Sven, no,
unfortunately,
it's,
that answers everything.
It's just it now. So this
The
is the Outer
Protectorate is
Worlds
also
2
incredibly wealthy because it was
bit,
founded
so
by the
over
inventor
the-
of the skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster
I
than
think
light
this goes
engines.
on
But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in
15, 20
space-time, which are
minutes or
cutting off
so?
all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other.
But
The
this is
Order of
just
the
taking a
Ascendant
deeper
is an
dive like we
offshoot
saw
of
with
the Order of
Starfield.
Scientific inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal
Yeah, I agree,
equation,
Stevie. Yeah,
which
the
will allow
first
them
one
to
was a lot
predict and
shorter.
alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to
I'm
protect
really
their
intrigued for
legacy as
this.
the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity.
That's the thing, I love the humor of these games, it's great.
Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
I know
One
it's
of my
been.
favorite
Thanks for
things from
joining in.
Fallout New Vegas
I really appreciate you
is
turning around
the radio
and
system. It was
joining
just
us.
iconic for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that.
Hopefully, I'll do some more live streams and stuff like
So
that
we
very,
actually
very
built
soon.
out 3 different
It's
radio
been great. Thanks
stations,
for coming
one for
along.
each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff.
I know it's dog
But
really,
the
really
cool
appreciate
part
it.
about this
Have fun on
entire
Armor.
thing
Is that
is
Reforger?
that we actually put a lot of
I haven't played
reactivity into
Armor
the radio.
Reforger
So
in
we'll
ages now.
respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location,
Oh,
let's say
Stevie,
you
I really
solve a
wish.
problem for
The
Protectorate
date for it's the
folks.
29th
If you
of
listen to the Protectorate
October.
radio
But at least it's
station,
coming this year. That's the
they're
main
going
thing.
to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility strongly believed to be caused by Auntie's choice malefactors have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their
It's just giving me massive Fallout New Vegas vibes, and I love it. So I reckon this would go review quite well, to be fair.
And all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices.
I've always loved streaming these events and stuff like that.
Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help.
Brilliant.
There's also a cultist named Azza, who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one time, Auntie's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a protected arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers,
I might have to side with him then,
or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising, because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas?
They're so out and out there, these guys.
Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your sheets, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little nah.
What is going on?
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control, Auntie's Choice uses it to help their bottom line, the Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under Protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings,
indeed, Black Robot, honestly, like, the humor of all of these guys, brilliant, love it.
Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players.
See, I reckon you'll still be able to go solo. I reckon the companion bits, like, if you want to.
Of the Outer Worlds
I'm hoping so anyway.
Was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that progresses throughout the story.
Oh, well, one thing I just found out, which was shown during the show, the Gears of War Reloaded is having a beta this Friday.
We really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
With larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across
Tons of
the
games,
board.
incredible.
Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle, and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
We've aimed to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay.
Oh, for sure, Stevie. Yeah, this one will be better than Starfield.
That's first and foremost.
It just seems like a much
add
more
in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought we did not need this consultant.
Instead of 900 planets, at least you've got.
We understand how to do this.
The one planet
and I will
area.
say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in The Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good. Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin?
What I do, guys, as well, while this is going on, I will be obviously be giving away a copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows. If you just type in chat now, hashtag Xbox, and it'll let you into that one, and I'll draw at the end of this.
Not you, Dev. Here we go. What comes after C?
And obviously, if you are a channel member as well, you do get an extra entry. There's hashtag Xbox to enter it.
Of online gamers, okay? I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet. If you don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet pre-order. Everybody has a different rhythm, and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, well, it's a big part of the game. A, you gotta agonize about how many people are gonna be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh? We can't have one love story in this? How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down.
Yeah, exactly. More focus on the actual quest to build world building and stuff like that instead of just planets off the planet. So I prefer this. This looks a lot better.
Come on, Claire. We're on 2. And how do we end it? Anything is possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us. And if I could just say one more thing, thank you very much. I know I've kind of changed the world of video games today.
For The Outer Worlds 2, we wanted to improve gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Bourse Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades.
Lovely.
Or can even be eaten by the player for additional health.
Yum!
We have a weapon called Rookie's Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout the game. And every time it levels up, it's got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little setup. We have a really fun weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with corporate ads, slogans, and jingles. While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage.
I really like that.
New to The Outer Worlds 2 are throwables. So you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack, and even
the stealth looks a lot better than Starfield as well,
allowing you to fire upon them while they float helplessly. And of course, science weapons are back. We have returning favorites, like the Shrink Ray. This time it's been upgraded, so you can shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat and run over them, exploding them into bits.
The Shrink Ray, that was probably my favorite one from the first game, so we brought it into the second game, but we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
Just stun.
In addition to things like our returning favorites, we also have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things, and they will continue to just hit them until they get destroyed.
That's cool as well.
And we have another
They've really
one
gone
that's
unique with the
just
weapons this
super
time around.
cool, called the Spectrum Dance Saber. This is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually get additional bonuses each hit you do. One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant ball of energy, vaporizing everything in its path. Now, ammo's extremely rare for this weapon, but you can use it in just the right situation to devastating effects.
Yeah, the handheld price, that's a good point, actually. See,
Another great one is Gary.
I don't know how much
If
is
you
the
wear
Rogue Ally
Gary,
X at the moment?
You will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors
Yeah.
and really kind of showing off.
So you got the
what we thought
standard
was
one
really
because they
great
came
for
out
the
with
player,
two
from a
SKUs.
science perspective.
So you get
We're
Acer's
all about letting people play
Xbox
the
Rogue
game
Ally,
their way.
and
There's
that
some
one at the
players who
moment
prefer
still
to be immersed in a first-person
£450
view, taking in
you can
all
currently
of the
get it for.
details. But there are others who
It's
really
around
prefer to
$450
take the
or
world in
$500,
from a third-person perspective.
and then the
Why not allow both?
X, the
Well,
Rogue
now you
Ally
can swap
Xbox
between the
X
two,
one,
letting
will
you
most likely
enjoy
be
the experience
£800.
in whatever way you like.
So it's a lot of money.
One of the things
A
I
lot of
really
money.
like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your
I know
player
it's
with.
Artec, thank you very much for joining in today.
All of the actions that
And
you
also
could do
thank
in
you for being a
first
member as
person, so
well.
you're
Really
double
appreciate the
jumping
support.
around, you get to see your
I'll try and do
character
some
in
more
that
live
way.
streams very, very soon.
You get to take in
And
the
feel free to
world
join
and
Discord as
see things in a
I know
different
you're
light.
on the Discord. I'll add you to the Discord members chat shortly as well.
The Outer
While I'm
Worlds
in front
2
of
is
the PC.
really the biggest game we've ever made. Bigger choices, more reactivity, more weapons, more things to find in each of the worlds the players can visit. The team has done incredible work bringing the Outer Worlds 2 to life. And we can't wait for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this is going to be the first time we've ever released 3 games in 1 year. It feels amazing to do. We're so excited for more people to be playing our games. It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created.
Looking really
and
good.
We have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
Does that mean we get a Pentiment too? I'll definitely get a review out for launch for this one for you all. Really liking that.
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place to play, which is also the promise of Xbox. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox.
I'll just turn down the volume a second. Guys, what I'll do is I'll do the giveaway for the Assassin's Creed Shadows bit now. So if you want to win a copy of Assassin's Creed Shadow for your Xbox, just type hashtag Xbox in the chat, and that'll enter you into that one. I'll give it sort of like 5-10 minutes or so, and then I'll draw it. And also, if you are a channel member, you do get an extra entry as well for supporting the channel. Handheld giveaway, I wish. Maybe in the future, you never know.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play the Outer Worlds 2 on it. Can't play anything on this. I guess Bread. You ever play Bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other?
This guy's really tripping me up. But yeah, just hashtag Xbox in the chat, no, in the comments, and I will draw that one for you.
To the sequel, or has launched the sequel to the pre-order, or like, why are any of us alive at any time?
Yeah, it will be just an Xbox key. I was gifted it by Ubisoft themselves. So this is all provided by Ubisoft.
Which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team.
I'm really looking forward to jumping into the Outer Worlds too. I think it'll be really, really good.
We're so proud of Grounded. What started as a small passion project to make a quirky game where you're shrunk down to the size of an ant, trying to survive in a backyard, grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined. Over 25 million of you jumped in, explored, built, crafted, and fought off giant bugs together. Y'all helped make the entire experience very special to us. The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited.
I'm looking forward to Grounded 2 as well. I think it'd be really, really good.
Palms to steal a bit of time from the direct to give you a deeper look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game, so with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger.
Yeah, just hashtag Xbox and it ends. You only need to do it once.
Together, we're taking Grounded from the backyard.
And I will draw that one in the next couple of minutes. But Grounded 2, that's looking so much better than the first one. That looks looking massive now.
When we started working on Grounded 2, we knew that we wanted to make a bigger world. Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important.
Interesting to know that Eidos are helping out with it.
Narratively strong games. They make games with really deep characters and great character progression. They make games with great gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing justice to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're...
Oh, the volume too low, sorry, I'll turn it up a bit.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, to be fair, like I played the first one, and when I saw the spider, I was like, nope. But I kind of got used to it too much. If it's sharks in the game, I can't do that. I really struggle with sharks. Phobia there.
World's a little bit different.
But spiders I seem to be alright with, but when I did see it, I was like, nope.
Of the early 1990s.
So don't blame me why Paul changed it to acrophobia.
Out of the backyard and into the
Putting that mode on.
Community park.
Arachnophobia mode, sorry.
Not only is it bigger, it allows us to tell a lot more stories and expand the world of Grounded by exploring what the community of Brook Hollow has been up to and what they've been through.
Pavo, they did end it on another Call of Duty.
3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded. The reason we wanted to move into a park wasn't just to create a bigger world, but was to give us the opportunity to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
This is looking cool though. I'm going to be down for this when this comes out.
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks
they did say roughly 2 hours. I expect we'll see this Grounded 2 bit for like the next sort of 10 minutes or so.
Everything from a giant trash can to a community picnic table or a snack bar. All of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Yeah, Stevie, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they learned more. I think the first Grounded, though, it was just that's a very, very small team. And obviously it looks like they're getting in Eidos now this time as well to assist them with it. So hopefully that means, a more improved multiplayer experience for sure. The first one was quite janky in ways anyway, but this looks a lot better.
It also leads into the creation of amazing biomes for our characters to explore. One of my
Easy Inky, 100%. I would have preferred for Grounded 2 to be last thing instead of Black Ops 7, but I still was surprised that we saw Black Ops 7 at the end. I was expecting them to show it off anyway, but I didn't expect that to be the one more thing.
Is that they'll be able to explore
I know it's vintage.
This frozen cave of interesting challenges and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
We have one anthill that's actually somebody decided to bury a bunch of toxic stuff in the park, and so there's all these toxic chemicals underground. The environment looks very cool and very spooky with all of these sort of chemical pools.
Yeah, completely agree. I wasn't expecting it to be Black Ops 7 either.
One type of insect.
I was really surprised that it was Black Ops 7.
We're oftentimes reinventing environments, and in future updates, you're going to see a ton of new stuff.
But again, I quite like the futuristic, like Black Ops 2 was great, so if Black Ops 7 is anything like Black Ops 2, then we're in for a winner for sure.
We also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited to tuning animations or adjusting attack or defense numbers or making characters or insects move faster or slower. But we did all that too, but there's also an entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks, heavy attacks, and blocking. We've also added dashing as a new way to both get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack.
See, they've definitely improved combat across the board in both the Outer Worlds and now this as well.
These abilities now too, sort of like a chess match, but one that's super frenetic, looks super cool, and is ultimately just a ton of fun. We're leaning into clear playstyles for tanky warriors, low defense, high damage rogues,
nice,
effect-wielding mages, and ranged hunters. In the first Grounded, we have mutations, and there were weapons and armors that favored different playstyles. In Grounded 2, not only will there be passive mutations, but there will also be active mutations. And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty much any game is chasing after those game-breaking builds. And that's why I'm so excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2.
Wow, they really expanded it then.
I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual-wield daggers. I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardio fan mutations with the wolfbane daggers and the wolf spider armor. It lets me open up combat with massive backstab damage that also inflicts venom. Then, I can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat. It's high risk, high reward, and absolute chaos in all the best way. I'm looking forward to seeing what wild combos the community comes up with and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system. It's going to be awesome watching
really like
it
this.
evolve with player feedback and watching us try to keep
On Master
up
BKB,
with all of your
when
game-breaking builds.
Ninja Gaiden 4 came out, I thought exactly of you right there then. I knew you'd be incredibly excited for that release date and seeing more of
If
it.
you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded Livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer of insects. Personally, I prefer the term harvester.
Well, that got dark.
I love going out, hitting things, and bringing the materials like insect body parts back to my friends to use. This way, we keep progressing and playing together.
We're also trying to make sure that armor and equipment are easily understood by the player, especially when they're playing co-op with their friends.
Definitely massive improvements here.
It was really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience.
See, Alpha, that's a really good point. They didn't show State of Decay 3. Unfortunately, I'm really surprised by that. Because they've been putting out so many cryptic messages the entire stream. I thought that was a dead certainty.
We call them buggies. Have an entire suite of moves and have their own special abilities.
I love how my camera's frozen again. At least it's only done it now.
To be an extension of the player.
Yeah, Master BKB, the fact that we saw no Halo, Quake, or Gears of War, I was surprised we didn't see any more Fable, no more Perfect Dark either.
Just mean exploration and travel.
There was quite a lot of stuff missing, but then there was quite a lot of nice new stuff that was shown, so weird one.
As well. Just like how we wanted to expand on player playstyles throughout the game, we're going to make sure that every buggy that we add has its own personality.
The Red Ant Soldier can enlist up to
Nice,
2
my camera's
Red Ant
frozen.
workers to follow you around and help you out. If you get into combat and you don't want to fight while you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll fight right alongside you and provide support. The Orb Weaver buggies are a little less useful.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think Fable might be
building a base or harvesting.
shown off at the Developer Direct potentially in January.
Sure, their defenses aren't super strong, but they're heavy hitters. They're also super fast, and they have some great special abilities. Like a
I reckon we'll see more in
insects,
the Developer Direct at the beginning of the year.
and the ability to shoot
But yeah,
legs.
not a bad showing at all. Like, it was still a really good show. I wouldn't put it as like an A compared to what we got the year before. I think the year before was way better. But I think this year was still really good.
Exploration and combat. Red Ant Soldiers and Orb Weaver
It just means the
Spiders
next
will
year's show is going to be
available
even
at
better.
Game Preview
It's
launch.
just
There will be others in the
can't
future,
believe it.
but those are the 2 we're starting with. The connection that our Grounded community has with us is something we want to keep forging with the sequel as we make an even bigger game than the original.
But I'm glad we're seeing more Grounded stuff, to be
We
honest.
knew we wanted to return to game preview for Grounded 2. Sure, it comes with some trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world, but there's so much value in building it alongside the community. Buggies change how you traverse and navigate.
I quite like they came out like this.
What we're doing with Grounded 2 is we're actually keeping zip lines held back so we can see how players engage with buggies, and then we can tweak zip lines to bring them back over time to really complement that buggy experience and make exploring the park far more fun. That kind of feedback loop helped shape the original Grounded, and we wanted to shape the design for Brook Hollow Park, archetypes, buggies, all of it. We also learned a lot from that first time around. One thing that's
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think the thing is, like Alfie, what you're saying there, I reckon we'll just see more of it in January, or we could see more at Gamescom.
Obsidian's thing.
Xbox do show up quite a bit at Gamescom as well.
Survival genre. So this time we're starting with a much bigger baseline.
But yeah, with the coalition helping potentially.
Chaos descended on a ceremony.
So Chris, yeah, this is the last bit now of the show. So it was the Outer Worlds Direct, but strangely enough, they went on to doing a Grounded 2 bit of Direct. But I think it ends in the next sort of 5 minutes anyway.
This time around,
but I will put a video of all of the announcements out. I'll try and do it for tonight. Might be a bit of a push, might be tomorrow now.
Because you never know what might inspire us as development moves forward.
We really started to hit our groove at the end of Grounded 1.
Okay, so I definitely recommend Grounded if you get a chance to play it. It's on Game Pass, really fun.
Key to building trust with the community.
I might do like a community stream on it or something at some point. Because I'll be interested to dive into it again for sure.
Were bigger, beefier updates, even if it took us a little longer to land. So that's the plan. Larger, more complete updates spaced out just enough so we can take your feedback seriously and make every drop count.
That's good they're doing bigger drops as well. I actually quite
new buggies,
I
new
prefer
biomes,
that.
new building pieces, all the good stuff. And we're launching with a public roadmap. So
yeah, I'm surprised they went Outer Worlds and then Grounded 2, but then again, they're both big games. Grounded 2 has a massive player base. Well, Grounded number 1 has a massive player base.
Get shrunk a second time.
I think they put out there they have like 10 or 20 million players on it.
If you're a returning Grounded player, we're really looking forward to you experiencing all the improvements. If this is your first time getting Tiny, then
yeah,
all I
Master
can
Big
tell
Heavy,
you is
yeah,
that
first
a
Grounded's
world with
incredible.
An entirely new perspective and an entirely new feel awaits you in Brook Hollow Park. It's time to ride together and survive together.
Definitely a lot bigger as well. I'm just loving that it's larger in scope as well. Some very big improvements overall. But you know what? Yeah, 10 million players. There you go. But yeah, for me, I'm really actually quite excited about. We got Final Fantasy 16 drop today, so that's what I'll be playing bits of this evening anyway. But there you go, 29th of July, Grounded 2. Let's say very soon. Be interested to dive into that one. But there you go. That's the end of it now. So, what did you think of that one, everyone? Was it on a scale sort of like, 1 to 10? How did you feel about it? For me, I would say it was a good sort of like 8. I think it was an 8 as a showcase. I thought it was really good. I didn't feel like it topped last year by any means, but I still think it was a strong showing. I really enjoyed quite a lot of the games I will play. I like that they gave that commitment of like you'd be able to play every single game that like comes out on all bits. I like seeing the Xbox handheld as well. I just feel it's a very mixed one this year, but they did try to temper expectations at the end of the day. So I'm just happy to see, what is it? Double Fine's new game for sure. And Master BKB, no price for the Xbox Ally yet. There is 2 SKUs though. If it's going by the actual ROG Ally price at the moment, it looks like it'd be $450, $500 for the base one, and then like $800, $900 for the higher one. So quite expensive. But I don't know. They could drop the price lower because it's they want people in that Xbox ecosystem. They could take on the brunt of the cost. You never know. But at least we know that they said that Silk Song was coming this year still. So at least we got that. But yeah, Clockwork Revolution, really big one as well. I'm just hoping that we get some... Yeah, I hope that Forza Horizon 6 as well. I hope we get some of it next year. So hopefully we get some good stuff. I'm defiant. They come out and said that the launch price is 600, have they? I just want it, to be honest. But there's a lot more information that's coming out now as well about the actual ROG Ally itself. But yeah, good showing overall. I enjoyed it. I don't think it was the best, but I thought it was good overall. Yeah, Indiana DLC as well. Yeah, I'll dive into that one. But yeah, before we go, guys, remember hashtag Xbox in the comment section if you want a chance to win Assassin's Creed Shadows. Change that over. There we go. But it's been great to see you all here. Obviously, like the video if you enjoyed this live stream as well, and obviously make sure to subscribe. I will bring out a video regarding all of the announcements just in a short format, like I did with the Summer Games Fest. Obviously, I know that I put out a video yesterday covering the Summer Games Fest stuff, so I'll do the same with the Xbox Showcase. I don't think it'd be tonight because it's quite a quick turnaround, so I'll probably cover it for tomorrow for you. So I'll probably try and get that live for like midday my time tomorrow, something like that. And I might have a video up as well in regards to Final Fantasy 16 as well. I'll try and do a review on that very, very soon. And I've got more reviews coming this week as well. But yeah, remember, if you do want to win a copy of Assassin's Creed Shadows, just hashtag Xbox in the comment section now. If you've commented already, you don't need to comment again. And I'll draw it in literally 30 seconds, so make sure you get that in. Garlic, yes I do. Yeah, I have it there. I have that tattoo there. I have a wolf there. I have Viking tattoo there, and then I have my Assassin's Creed one here as well. Of Shay Cormac from Assassin's Creed Rogue. So yeah, I've got a few, and I will be getting another one soon. No pain, no gain, as they say. But yeah, also, if you want to become a member of the channel, do feel free to become a member as well. Gets you an extra entry into this giveaway and any future ones. You get some free emotes and all of that sort of stuff as well. So if you do want to become a member, do feel free to do so. Yeah. Yeah, I have to see Master BKB. I think I've got around halfway through Shadows now. I still need to play it still. I still need to finish it. It's just I've had so much. So Darkfield, they did say Final Fantasy 16 be out today. So God knows when they're going to show that, when it'll be available in the store. That's weird. The link for the ROG Ally X is not working from the Xbox website. That's really funny. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they haven't done pre-order pricing or anything like that yet. Why? But apparently the UI for this, the Xbox handheld is a custom UI, which is very, very interesting indeed. But I'm glad you can access Steam games and stuff like that as well. It means I could start buying some games on Steam. Be able to play Helldivers 2 on your ROG Ally Xbox X. That'd be funny. So yeah, I will draw this in 2 seconds. So last round, hashtag Xbox, and you'll be entered. Yeah, for sure, Master B. I'll see if I can get a review code for Ninja Gaiden. No doubt, I'll get one for like Grounded and Outer Worlds 2. But in overall, I'll see what I can do. I know there's a lot of stuff coming out as well. But like I said, I'll have reviews up this week for The Altars. Lost in Random, The Eternal Die will be this week. A preview for Season 7 of the finals will be this week as well. And a couple of other bits. So, busy week here on the channel. But I try to bring you guys as much Xbox coverage as possible. So if you want to see Xbox content every day, or even more, it'd be probably a couple of uploads every single day at this point. Make sure to subscribe down below as well. So yeah, I will just reveal the winner now. So J Patrick T12, if you just send a message in the chat now, just let me know if you're here. Otherwise I'll re-roll. I'll give you a couple of minutes to let me know if you're here. So Xbox and Steam coming soon is potential, you know, on the next generation console. They did say that they wanted it to be absolutely everywhere. What I would say is I reckon the next generation Xbox console is just gonna have it's gonna be like a PC Xbox box, and I reckon we'll get obviously the Xbox, like you'll be able to have access to Xbox as usual, but I reckon you'll have access to all the other platforms on there as well. That seems to be what they're going for. J Patrick, congratulations for winning on that one. What I'll do is I'll just put Discord link very quickly in the chat, so if you can just ping me a message on Discord. And I'll get that one over to you within this next 24 hours. I'll just make the guys over at Ubisoft aware, and they'll send that one to me. So, where's the Discord? There it is. So, me, Discord, invite. There we go. There you go. Discord's there in chat. And obviously, if any of you guys want to join the Discord, feel free. We always talk about everything Xbox, gaming, all of that sort of stuff as well. So, we really do appreciate it. So, yeah, I'll give Ninja Gaiden a 10 out of 10. Is that bribery then? Yeah, exactly. They did kind of confirm that we'll have Steam without directly saying it. So it's cool. It's good though, because if you do have a PC and you've always wanted to play some Steam games, you now know that essentially we will be able to play those in the future on an Xbox console or even the handheld. I've got a few games on Steam and stuff like that, you know. I've purchased Helldivers 2. I haven't played it, but that's because my PC's but I'm getting my new PC free, so it means that I'll be able to play that on the Xbox handle, which is great to know at the end of the day. It just means more games for everyone. So it's great to be an Xbox gamer, get access to everything. So, and Game Pass. We're eating good with Game Pass, of course. But yeah, that'll round it up for today, guys. I really appreciate you coming along. So what I'll do is I will do a rapid video for this. Like I said, maybe later today if I can push it out. Might not be, so it might be tomorrow. But if you have anything else you want me to see or do, anything like that, I will try and do some more live streams when the new PC comes through in sort of a week or two. So you can expect more live streams like this. We'll do some gaming community nights and everything. So yeah, I really appreciate you coming along. Make sure to like this and subscribe as well. I really do appreciate you coming along and supporting me on the channel as well. It's been fantastic and worth showing. So, as always, my name is Fletcher, and this is Xbox Nation. Peace, love, and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye, guys.